Well, it's a cold morning in London, so what better to do than do a quick look at my Rolex 11610 Submariner date. Love this watch, so let's take a look. Get that lid open. Ooh. So here we go. Ignore the comb shape in the background. So this is a 2007 11610 Submariner date with a 31:35 movement. Absolutely stunning. Those of you who watched my review on the Tudor Submariner, I absolutely thought that was the coolest Submariner, but then really when you look at, I guess, the original, it is just absolutely fantastic. In comparison to the Tudor, I guess on this one we don't have the plexi, we've got the crystal, but it still has a slight lump, which I like. The clasp obviously is the Rolex Submariner clasp on here, the oyster bracelet, with the lock in place, which is nice and firm on this one. It's in mint condition, this watch, 2007, absolute mint condition. As you can tell when I move this. Nice clicking side on the unidirectional. Sorry, excuse the helicopter landing in the background. So the reason why I like the 2007 is because, and this divides opinion, it doesn't have the, I can't really get it in there, it doesn't have the Rolex blinged out all on the inside. I quite like the classic look. It doesn't clutter the dial so much. And I think, in my personal opinion, the Rolex on the inside just clutters it a little bit. You can just kind of see just that pure, clean look is very nice, and it kind of plays off the kind of the white gold dial outlays there nicely as well. Right, so we pop it on the wrist. Yeah, so wears as you would expect perfectly. I did actually order the new one with the slightly larger lugs and the kind of larger crown guards. So that's a six-figure reference. But having tried it on, I mean, it just felt fair. I don't know. I'm not a big wristed person, so for me it was. I had to go classic. Plus, it had the kind of writing on the inside, the big lugs. I felt kind of a little bit too. It was a bit too much. A couple of my mates have got them, and I think they look pretty bling. Saying that, it is a Submariner, but no, I absolutely love this watch. It just makes me happy. Anyone who's thinking about buying one should definitely just, if you can afford it, just buy it. You won't regret it. It's just beautiful, and the quality is unbelievable. I'll just pop outside onto the balcony, get it in its natural light. So you kind of get that with the crystal. You kind of get that white glaze over. It looks like they've kind of been stunned. I quite like that. But again, it looks lovely in the daylight. Sparkles where it needs to, sits matte where it needs to. So that quick jaunt outside actually, for a couple of seconds, has powered the loom. So I thought it's a good idea to have a quick look at the loom. I'm not sure if you can see it. I might need to go and find somewhere darker to kind of show it how it is. I think the six-figure reference has an advantage by having the maxi dial and the bright blue loom. I think that's pretty cool. But you know, it works. You can see it in the dark. Anyway, I've got the the original 2007 catalogue with it, so you can kind of, it's quite a nice little collector's piece to have the catalogue from the year. But there we go.